Chuck, thank you. Right now, we are just hours away from the opening ceremony to tip off NBA All-Star Weekend. There are several major events happening starting tonight.
So we've got you covered before you head out the door today. Team coverage for you this morning. Gina Glaros is hanging out at the airport as travelers, and the stars are coming to Indy. But first, we're starting with Samantha Johnson. She's outside of Gainbridge Fieldhouse, where that tip-off is happening later tonight. So, Sam, what can you tell us about the events lined up today?
Well, guys, listen, it may only be Thursday morning, but we're giving you permission to call into work tomorrow because NBA All-Star Weekend, it starts tonight. And we're expecting 125,000 visitors in town. That's according to our friends over at Visit Indy. And it starts tonight, 6 o'clock, the tip-off event just outside Gainbridge Fieldhouse at the Bicentennial Unity Plaza. So to get us pumped up for the event, we got to say good morning to Danny Lopez with Pacer Sports and Entertainment. You're running on 3 hours of sleep.
Yep.
Thank you for being here this morning. Tonight's event, and really this whole weekend, is about much more than basketball, right? Talk to us about that.
Absolutely. So this is really the intersection of arts and culture and fashion and food and a little bit of sports and basketball too. So I think when people come down, fans come downtown, this weekend they're going to experience all kinds of things that are going to excite them, fireworks and music and DJs all around town, and you're going to know that you're in an all-star experience, and it's really exciting, and it all starts tonight, 7 years in the making.
That's right, 6 o'clock. We have to be honest with you, the tickets, they're free tickets, sold out. They sold out so quickly. So what's your advice for people who still want to come downtown and help us start this thing?
Come downtown. Like I said, there'll be fireworks after the show. If you're around town, you're gonna experience it, you're gonna see it, and you're gonna hear it. Go down to Monument Circle and see some of the art installations that are down there, or get down on the Cultural Corridor on Washington Street. There's just so much to see all around downtown.
And we're going to walk you through some of those main events coming up this morning at 6:30. Plus, we're going to put this up on your screen. We've got all the details you need to know for NBA All-Star Weekend at WTHR.com/All-Star Game. Here's the deal. We mentioned the events happening today. We'll take a closer look at that at 6:30. Plus, you're not going to want to miss this. The president and CEO of Downtown Indy Inc. is going to be with us, and she's going to share her one piece of advice if you're traveling into downtown today. That's still ahead this morning at 6:30. Speaking of traveling into downtown, our Gina Glaros is out at the airport this morning, keeping an eye on all the visitors coming to Indianapolis. Gina, how's it going out there?
Hey, good morning, Sam. So it is early and it is quiet here at the airport, but it sure is colorful. You can feel the energy with the decorations. The airport really excited to welcome fans from all over. We did see a couple of planes arriving this morning. Talked to a couple of fans, Hoosiers through and through. They were actually in Las Vegas for the Super Bowl. They had to be making it back in time to Indy, just in time for the NBA All-Star Weekend. We caught them as they were walking through the court there, that center court. Now, it is important to note for decoration, we asked, you can't play on it, darn it, but doesn't it look pretty? As we mentioned, it is quiet, things are running smoothly, departures and arrivals are on time. All-Star break beginning, so we are expecting to see some of the players arriving today. Big travel day as we make it through the day today here at the airport. We checked in with the airport. A spokesperson says they aren't privy to the players' schedules. Currently, 100 private planes are expected. That number is expected to change and increase as we get closer to the weekend. We're going to be keeping an eye on travel conditions, maybe some celebrities as fans continue to arrive here at the airport. So stick around. 6:30, you're going to hear from those Hoosiers who made it here just in time about the celebrities they're most looking forward to seeing. Just talking to them, Julia, I'm already even more pumped up for the weekend.
I bet they had a good week if they were at this Las Vegas over the weekend and making it back for NBA All-Star. We'll check in with you soon, Gina. Thank you.
I'm just excited. So great to see Terrell Owens, Keith Lee, so all the folks here, Sheldon Day, the whole crew.
It's very fun to meet all these amazing celebrities and stuff.
Well, several athletes and influencers and celebrities, as you heard, took the court last night at Butler University's Hinkle Fieldhouse for the Players Ball.
Fans got to see, as you heard there, the stars competing in a team skills competition, a three-point shootout, and a slam dunk contest. Well, it is just the start of the events to come tonight and into the weekend. Hoosiers say the real winner here is Indianapolis.
You know, you always hear that you're a leader and you always hear that you're a role model, but it's not until you like really in the situation, an aggressive, you know what I'm saying, forefront situation, where you really see what kind of impact you can have on these little lives like this.
So fans at last night's event say they are ready to hand out some Hoosier hospitality to visitors that are in town this weekend.
And starting today, if you want to get around the city pretty easily, Pacers bike share program goes free for NBA All-Star Weekend.
That's what you'll need. You saw those closures that Chuck was showing. You can get a 30-minute ride at no cost from February 15th through the 18th. All you need is a promo code. So we've got those codes you need online at WTHR.com.
And remember, Indigo is also helping fans get around this weekend. You can get a fare-free ride from the 15th through the 18th, plus some routes will have extended service.
So those are just some of the events. There are a bunch of other events happening tonight, too. Thousands of volunteers for NBA Cares are going to be helping pack 1 million meals. This is for Indiana residents who are experiencing hunger. That starts at 4, and they'll be at it for a while. This goes for 24 hours straight.
And tonight, MGK is hitting the stage with G-Day Diesel, of course, a.k.a. Shaquille O'Neal, right? That's happening at the Convention Center at 6:30. So he should be getting in town if he's not already here, wouldn't you think?
He's going to catch up with Gina soon, and we're going to get it live on air.
Let's hope
I'm
so.
just kidding.